Hello children, I hope you all will be safe at home. Today I will explain you chapter 5 Pollination and Fertilization. Now you see the diagram. What is the meaning of pollination? Pollination means transfer of pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of the same flower or from one flower to another flower of the same plant or from one flower of the plant to the other flower of the plant of same species. Now one by one I will clear you. Anther is the male part. It produces pollen grains. Female part is carpel, that is ovary, which produce egg. If the pollen grains they transferred on the stigma of the same flower, then this pollination is self-pollination and it is known as autogamy. If the pollen grains they get transferred to the other flower of the same plant, then it is also self-pollination, but the term used is geitonogamy. Geitonogamy means same plant, different flowers. Now cross-pollination, it means the pollen grains they get transferred from the anther of the one flower of the plant to the other plant, means ovary of other flower, but the condition is the plants they are of same species. Listen children, so many pollen grains they can reach to the stigma of the flower, but only the pollen grains of same species they can only grow and they reach to the ovary. So this you make it clear. Now you see the advantage of self-pollination. What are the advantage and disadvantage of self-pollination? One is it is the sure method because the plant is having bisexual flower, means male and female both are present in the flower, and stamen and carpel they mature at the same time. It is the sure method of pollination. Second point is parental characters are preserved because the same stamen and stem carpel they are involved in reproduction, so the offsprings means the newly formed seed is having same characters as that of parents. Third point is because the stamen and carpel they are of same flower, so there is no wastage of pollen grains. Small quantity of pollen will be sufficient. Fourth point is the flowers need not be large and showy because there is no cross pollination, so there is no need to attract the insects for pollination. Same stamen, same carpel they are used for pollination, so flowers need not be large and showy. Scent and nectar they are also produced to attract the insects for pollination because Here same flower is means bisexual flower is there, so no need of scent and nectar. These are the advantages of self-pollination. Now see the disadvantage of this self-pollination. If the parents they are having weak characters, then they will also get transferred in the offsprings. So the varieties produced by self-pollination, they will become weak as new and new generations will be formed. Defective characters of parents, they will also get transferred in the offsprings. They cannot be eliminated. And third disadvantage is because parental characters they get transferred, so there are no new varieties, means no new varieties are formed. Now we talk about the cross pollination. Advantage of cross pollination, because the flowers are different, plants are different as I have told you, so the offsprings formed are healthier. Children, make it clear, offsprings means the new seeds, new fruits which are formed by the flowers, means seeds they will give rise to new plant, so they are known as offsprings. The seeds produced are abundant, means in large number seeds are produced, and because the parents are different, flowers are different, so new varieties are produced by cross pollination. And disadvantage of cross pollination, it is not always certain. This method is not always certain, because some pollinating agent, means wind, insects, water, they may be required, and maybe these agents they are not available, so it is not the certain method. Second point is the pollen has to be produced in large quantity, because the insects, the wind, the water, they will take the pollen grains to distant places, so there is wastage of pollen. And third point is this is uneconomical for the plant. Flowers have to be large, colored, scented to attract the insects for pollination. They have to produce nectar. So all these processes, for all these processes, lot of energy is used for this. So it is uneconomical method for the plant. Thank you.